In blue, Philip Hellström bangs out of gate number 3 in white, and Jesper Knudsen, the wild card from Denmark, will go from gate number 4 in yellow. And Knudsen was actually quite useful when we saw him in Riga, wasn't he, Chris? He was a good performer, and they swapped their riders around that night, but when he came out, he did his job.
Yeah, he did. He's the younger brother of Jonas Knudsen, knows his track well, rides for Voyens.
Yeah, good point. So we'll have local knowledge. Here we go, heat number 2, tapes are up, we're away. Out of gate number 2, that Chlupáč certainly made it his. Once again, gate 2 working a treat round the outside. No, he gets forced out there. Bike problems there. Red lights are on, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll have to have a rerun there. Not quite sure why, but we'll...
I didn't see anything too obvious, but the referee obviously spotting something there.
Yeah, we'll bring that with you as soon as we are informed. Craig Ackroyd is our referee from Great Britain here this evening. So we'll watch it once again. Was it a touch of movement here? Oh,
maybe Petr Chlupáč, maybe with just a little bit of movement.
Cool.
Oh, he's done well to spot that, Kelvin.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it was Petr Chlupáč. He gets a warning, but I tell you what, that's minimal.
Do you know what? When you see the tapes go up, he doesn't drop the clutch first, but he does move fractionally, and that is, well, I think a little harsh. But
eagle-eyed.
Excuse me?
Eagle-eyed referee.
Indeed. Yeah. I want to go and borrow his eyes for a moment, but nonetheless, Petr Chlupáč will now carry a warning throughout the rest of the evening. He'll be a touch frustrated in the fact that he'd made such a good...
Yeah, he just ran out of steam.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, he was literally hanging off the bike, wasn't he? Just physically.
He'd had a long night.
He had a long night, but was a shame, but nonetheless did a fine job for the Czech Republic that particular night. So second time of asking, riders are up at tapes, and we've got Francis Gus off the inside, Petr Chlupáč out of gate number 2, Philip Hellström bangs out of gate 3, and Jesper Knudsen will go from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Here we go, second race of the evening. They've all behaved themselves this time, no movement this time, and Gus gets there. He takes that chance with both hands. Coming through on the inside there was a great move from Hellström bangs. Look at that, terrific. And Chlupáč is forced back into third place, but Gus has hit the front. Oh, tight for third. Oh, good stuff there from Knudsen coming through. No, he hasn't quite managed to do it, but out in front, Gus is flying.
Yeah, it looks like Knudsen's going to run up the inside this time there, gets himself into third place. Hellström bangs was pretty tough on the opening lap, but he just backed it into turns 3 and 4. A little bit hard, a little bit lost his momentum, and that gave Francis Gus a little bit of distance there out front. And I tell you what, from there, Francis Gus, he's a neat little rider. He is injury prone, but when he's out front, he's very, very quick.
Looking good. Got a feel for Petr Chlupáč. He made the start first time. He's at the back now. Francis Gus out in front, looking good for a win. Cleared off, in truth. Hellström bangs, forceful on the opening lap, has come through to second place, but Gus from Latvia looking good there. Looking to finish on a high. There is no doubt this man has plenty of natural ability. Stay out of trouble. He could be quite a force next time around. Won't be his year this year. He missed the opening round, of course, Prague. Gus out in front, 3 points for him. Hellström bangs back in second place, 2 points. Jesper Knudsen, the wild card, coming through in third, and Petr Chlupáč on a warning, and Nazar Vanitsky will go from the outside in yellow. The young 16-year-old rider from Ukraine, who is having his first opportunity to race at SGP2 level. Tough, but Keenan Rue, smashing start out of gate 2 first time. Can he replicate it here? He'll want to try and keep the pressure on, because as we get nearer to those semi-finals, anything can happen. Anything can happen, and he has a chance. It's a tall order, but he does have a realistic chance, and he started in fine style tonight. Here we go then, heat number 7. Green light is on, tapes up, we're underway. Wow, but Adorn's made a smashing start. That gate number 2 is working a treat. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a nasty accident there.
Yeah, that was a big crash.
That was a nasty crash there. Petr Chlupáč just getting hooked up on Adorn there. Matches Cierniak, championship leader, gate number 3 in white, and Petr Chlupáč off the outside in yellow. Cierniak's got to keep winning, hasn't he, really? He needs to keep building on the 3 points he had last time.
He's seen Kowalski go 3 out of 3, so he knows that there's someone there, not far behind him, taking the chase on.
Indeed he is. So pressure on, never easy to get over the line when you want to win a World Championship, no matter how well you've been going. Here we go then. Takes up, wow. I'll tell you what, he's got his clutch hand now, because he jumps out of gate number 3, around the outside is Chlupáč, but a terrific start from the world champion, Petr Chlupáč. He's got that first race out of his system, and he's back to his best now. Chlupáč in second place. Up the inside now is Grumet coming through into third, but Chlupáč in a class of his own here. Yeah, we're seeing normal service resumed. He's second ride, and now this ride. Perfect starts, perfect race lines, bikes hooking up, an absolute treat. Chlupáč's got absolutely no answer for him, leaving him literally in the dust. And yeah, he looks every bit the series leader that he is right now. So into the last lap then, Cierniak looking like he's going to move comfortably on to 6 points, and as you rightly say, normal service resumed. He's got almost the length of the straight in front of Chlupáč here. Bit of a battle for second and third, but Cierniak wins comfortably. Chlupáč back in second place, and Emil Bruem there, the new national champion at under-21 level in Denmark, failing to score. But for Petr Chlupáč, the last 2 starts have just been a masterclass, and he has dropped the clutch, and the bike has literally leapt away from the tape. So 3 valuable points for Petr Chlupáč, 2 points for Petr Chlupáč in second place, 1 point for Anzi Grumet back in third, and Emil Bruem missing out. Here's the position after 3 rides each. Kowalski out in front on 9, he leads the Grand Prix. 7 for Henriksen, doing a nice job. Cierniak suddenly into third, equal on 6. Gustav's got 6 as well. Ratajczak's not out of it on 5. Hellström Bangs the same, and then Keenanru on 4. Norit Chlupáč off the inside in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Matthias Polstad. He's changed his bike. Going to give it a roll of the dice here in his 4th outing. Nikolai Heisenberg out of gate number 3 in white, and Esmond Jerrold off the outside in yellow. Interesting to see if that worked. Clearly couldn't get the first bike working. Often the case when you've had 3 outings, got to do something. Yeah, as you say, he's rolled the dice. He's the favoured gate 2 position that is working extraordinarily well. As you said it earlier, it's about the run to the corner. It just seems always to be able to get over the rider off the inside gate. A little bit more grip on the run to the first turn. He's got gate number 2 here, so every chance for him to get to winning ways. Needs to if he wants to make the semis. A win here, a move and double his score, and 1 more ride to come. But the other 3, I'm sure, will have something to say about it. 2 Danish riders on the outside. They'll want to get to the front as well. Here we go then. Heat number 13. Tapes are up, underway. Polstad's made a good start from gate number 2. Fars himself to the front on the outside. Jerrold coming around, but he's gone from second to the back there. He's got squeezed out down the back straight. Coming through in red there is a super ride from Chlupáč, who's really turned on the style here. It's battling hard for second and third. But Polstad on his second bike, certainly the right choice, because he's looking good. Oh my goodness, that was wild coming out of turn 2. Yeah, Heisenberg had made a good lap just before that, before he makes that mistake. It just lifts and actually drives towards the fence quite alarmingly, but Chlupáč doing a good job on the opening lap. But it's all about the man who's changed his bike. Polstad comes off gate 2, looks real comfortable now. He's got his bike and himself out front, and he'll be hoping this will be enough now with the ride to come to get him into the semis. Double his score if he can hang on. 1 last blast down the back straight for the Norwegian rider. Here he comes. This is much more like it. He'll be chuffed to bits with that, and he turns his night around. Chlupáč hanging on in second place, being chased hard. But that man there, out of gate number 2 on his spare bike, does the business in heat number 13, moves on to 6 points, and with 1 race to come, who knows? 2 more points might just see him squeak through to the semi-finals this evening. So result of heat number 13 for you. Matthias Polstad out in front, 3 points. Petr Chlupáč doubles his score as well with another second place and moves on to 4. Nikolai Heisenberg back in third place, 1 point for him, and Esmond Jerrold back side in red. Kasper Henriksen on 9 points, and gate number 2 in blue. Gate number 3 in white is Petr Chlupáč, and Bartek Kowalski off the outside on 9. He's in, but he'll want to keep pushing on and want to put that sort of slightly unusual sort of thing. Odd, yeah, I think that's a nice way to describe it. Very odd moment where he just jumped off the bike, which seemed a bit unusual. But here he is, he's got a chance to bounce back here in heat number 18. Ratishak, though, could be a danger on the inside. He needs a couple. Missed the start. Look at gate 2.
Henriksen.
Wow, Henriksen, fabulous to the first corner. Looking good. Ratishak up at the inside, but it's Henriksen there hanging on out in front. But Ratishak, wow, he found the speed and the grip. Fires himself to the front. Terrific ride. Once again, the young Polish rider coming on strong. Kowalski back in the thick of the action. It's just hanging on in third place. But Damien Ratishak, this is going to move him on to 10 points. Very nice ride indeed.
Yeah, Ratishak coming on strong at the end of a meeting again. It's something that we've seen before, and he's got plenty of speed there. Henriksen hanging on to second place. This is going to take him on to 11. He'll qualify very comfortably. And, well, Kowalski there in third place. He's had a fall, and now he's struggling to hang on there to third place. Not the way he wants to go into the semi-finals.
No, he has slipped away in his last couple of rides, but for Damien Ratishak out in front, smashing ride from him, terrific move down the back straight on the opening lap to fire himself to the front, and he picks up a smashing win. Back in second place, Kasper Henriksen has been absolutely rock solid this evening with 1 win and 4 second places. That sees him through nicely to the semi-finals, as does Ratishak. 10 points for Kowalski, but has faded somewhat in his last couple of outings. So 3 points for Ratishak out in front. Kasper Henriksen, once again, the 2 points for him in second place. Bartek Kowalski, 1 point for him. He moves on to 10 points there. Henriksen leads the Grand Prix on 11. Kowalski 10, Ratishak the same. Sierniak also on 10. Hellstrom Bangs on 8.